Hopefully that Costco quilt will help me survive the night. I could walk on this all day long. Not sure if the camera's picking up that sound, but that is sleep. This is very nice. It's about time. Best view of the day right there, boys. The Lower Michigan Triple Crown. Well, we have arrived at the old US 131 State Forest Campground. We are in the walk-in sites. There's the parking right there, so it's only about 60, 70 feet. We got privies right here next to us. Wait till you see this beautiful grassy area. Not the best for hanging hammocks, but excellent for tents and excellent for enjoying the evening sun as it warms everything up out here. It's glorious. And we have a water pump right there, right alongside the beautiful big Manistee River. I think I'm gonna put my hammock right behind the picnic table here. All set up for the night. It's supposed to get down to 30 degrees tonight, so hopefully that Costco quilt will help me survive the night. It's gonna be close. Let's go down and take a quick look at the Manistee River. Here we are on the big Manistee River that flows all the way to Lake Michigan. And this is where you can put in or take out your kayak or canoe straight from the campsite areas. I hope to be going through here possibly this fall with the old Colonel on our Manistee River through paddle of the entire 200 plus miles. But I don't know for sure yet because that is a long through paddle and we need to make sure we have a full week, if not 8 or 9 days, to through paddle the Manistee River. Anyway, we're gonna get a fire going, relax around camp, recuperate, and get ready for the 20 plus mile Fife Lake Loop tomorrow. Stay tuned for a surprise guest who is joining us here at camp and hiking the Fife Lake Loop with us tomorrow. He resides in the UP and he will be here in less than a few hours. Hopefully I can introduce you to him tonight around the fire here before the sun goes down. Well, we're getting ready to call tonight here at the 131 State Forest Campground here near Fife Lake. Got a beautiful fire going here. And our surprise guest has finally arrived from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And in my mind, he is a YouTube and backpacking legend. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh. Bob from Up Trail 71. He's gonna hike the Fife Lake Loop with us tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
It's my first time here.
Yeah?
Done a Manistee River Trail several times, but not this one.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good time tomorrow. So we're just gonna kick back and chill and get a good night's sleep and hit this Fife Lake Loop tomorrow morning bright and early. Good night. Good morning. It was a cold one last night. We got down to 34 degrees. Some were predicting 28, but maybe nestled in the trees here. Not quite so cold, but definitely pushed the limits of my sleep system. I stayed warm for the most part. I didn't have to put my puffy on in the middle of the night. It's just that underquilt, that double Costco underquilt is really only good down to about upper 30s. You get below that, you're pushing the limits for sure. But as soon as we finish our coffee and breakfast, we are hitting the Fife Lake Loop. And it actually is right here, right behind me is the Fife Lake Loop. So we have to walk 50 feet and we are on the trail. On the menu for breakfast today, Packet Gourmet Peach Passion Smoothie. I forgot to bring extra oatmeal packets, so I have one of these in my food bag. It's 400 calories. You just throw a cup of water in there. You can actually gulp it down while you're hiking down the trail if you're in a hurry. But I'm having this in a Cliff Bar and a coffee. I should be good to go for a couple hours. We are on trail. It's going to be a beautiful day today. I know it might not look like it now. It might not feel like it. It's like 33 degrees. At least that's what it said in my car. And it's supposed to get up to 65 degrees this afternoon. And partly sunny. How you guys doing back there?
We're doing it.
No trekking poles today. They're not needed. There's like 900 foot or 700 foot of gain on this trail. And I would be carrying them half the time, if not the entire time. So left the poles in the car, and I'm liking it.
Oh yeah. I don't know how you edit that stuff in.
I'm gonna go check out this railroad bridge over the Manistee River. Pretty cool. This would be a nice 35-foot jump into the river. Wow. Woo! So we're only like a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile in. The campground's just upriver that way. Man, those are some thick beams. Pretty cool. So we're like a mile in, just past the railroad bridge crossing over the Manistee River, and there's a nice small campsite here with a good water source. Not a lot of room there. That is a pretty sight right there. I could walk on this all day long. Very pretty. Man, that'd be some beautiful stealth camping over there in those pines. We are 4 miles in. Long way to go. But it has been a very easy trail. Very runnable if you were into trail running. I will definitely be back. Not sure if the camera's picking up that sound, but that is sleep. Crossing Route 131. Actually, that says M13. I guess we are crossing Michigan State Highway 113. Well, we're currently about 6.5 miles in, going clockwise from old US 131 State Forest Campground. And other than being along the Manistee River for a half mile, I gotta say this path is kind of boring. Very flat. I mean, absolutely no elevation gain whatsoever. So very runnable and a great trail for beginners. I know we got a long way to go yet, but not very impressive in my opinion yet. So far I'm liking Jordan River pathway a lot more. But like I said, we still got like 14 miles left, so hopefully we got some good stuff coming. Shedding an outer layer and snack time. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, look at this.
Getting a little hungry. Hey, we finally got something beautiful to see here. There's an island within that lake. A pond, whatever that is. I don't think that's part of the Manistee. I'm pretty sure that's just a lake. Hey, we're starting to get some rolling hills. Just a little more scenic now. I'm liking it. Starting to get a little blue sky. Be nice to see these clouds roll out of here.
Well, that just blew away.
Probably. Very pretty area. This is very nice. It's about time. All right, so we are at the very top northernmost point of the loop, and right here across M186, the North Country Trail continues on that way, or I guess if you're coming south on the North Country Trail, you enter here. And there's also a little trailhead parking area right here. We've got about 12.5 miles to go. All right, we have officially crossed the halfway point on the Fife Lake Trail. We are here at the Spring Valley Lake State Park Campground. And it's pretty nice. There's a nice big parking area there. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 cars down there right now. Beautiful campsites, privies, very nice. And this is kind of at the northeast corner of the Fife Lake Loop. What's gonna happen?
Filming you, filming me.
Everybody's filming each other. Look at this.
So we stopped here for about a 10-minute break to get some snacks out and just rest for a few minutes. And I was thinking that this is the perfect place to camp if you're wanting to make a one-night trip out of this 21-mile loop. So you could start here and camp where we did last night at the 131 State Forest Campground, or park at the 131 campground and camp here. Both are great options for splitting this trail up into a one-night trip. So I'm going to call this the Fife Lake Loop, land between the lakes. Okay, trail between the lakes, how's that? A beautiful little lake on this side with pines everywhere. And then a larger lake over on this side. I think it's the same lake that was part of the Spring Valley Campground. This might be Spring Valley Lake, actually. Very pretty. It's about time we got some more good views. And the wind has picked up again, doggone it. Looks like the drone's gonna be out for the rest of the day. What do we have here? Another death bench for the old colonel to lay down and die. At least you could die looking at a good view. Really nice dispersed campsite with vehicle access right here on this beautiful end of the lake. 6 miles to go, and just wanted to point out that the east side of the trail is by far the better part of the trail. More water features to see, more pine trees, more single path, single track footpath. So really nice. Very happy with this trail now. The first 10 miles, not so much. So if you're only wanting to do half of this trail from campground to campground, definitely pick the east side of the trail. The sun is trying to make an appearance. This feels really nice out. Upper 50s. Good place to take a break. Long, boring road. Back amongst the pines. All right, we just popped off the trail here, getting ready to cross Michigan 131 again, which travels right through the center of Fife Lake Loop. This is Chippewa Landing, picnic area, day use area, it looks like. We got 2 miles left. Let's get her finished up. All right, here's where we actually cross underneath 131. We were trying to cross a little too soon, but this is the actual spot. You do not have to cross the actual road. You can go under it. Right along the beautiful Manistee River. On our final mile, and this may be the best view along the entire trail. And a nice bench over there to sit and enjoy the view. But we're going to be seeing stuff like this all day tomorrow along the Manistee River Trail. Beautiful. Look at these two fellows be filming. Oh, uh-huh. Look at that.
My video camera out for this.
Wow. Best view of the day right there, boys. Looks just like the Manistee River Trail right here. Our pace has really slowed as of late as we are stopping and enjoying all these beautiful views. Makes me want to go kayak camping.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
What is it?
That's an eastern hognose.
Ah. Pretty. Ah.
All right, come on.
I just about stepped on it. He was right in the middle of the trail.
You're not gonna bite. You're harming.
He doesn't want to bite you? No.
Okay.
Oh, we got terrible lighting here. There we go.
Or it could be a water snake.
Some kind of little baby snake.
There you go. We'll just let him be. Do the whole thing.
All right, we have arrived back to the vehicles. We can check the Fife Lake Loop off of the list of the Lower Michigan Triple Crown. I want to thank Bob for coming down from the UP.
Yes.
260 miles.
290 miles.
290 miles. Good to meet you, Bob. Thanks for joining us on the Fife Lake Loop. Had a great time. Looking forward to the next one. Jason and I are heading down to the Manistee River Loop next to finish the Lower Michigan Triple Crown. We'll see you there.